Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Plain Old Plays. As always, I'm your host, Plain Old Trey, and we are currently working our way through The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Last time we set up everything we could for the Stone Tower Temple. We took care of the Akana Castle. We handled climbing up the tower, as well as finishing up Cafe's quest a second time for the Postman's Hat. We've essentially got all the masks set up and ready to go. We have one mask remaining. That is going to be the Giant's Mask, which is found inside the Stone Tower Temple. We are going to be covering that portion today, and I'm going to split the show off. If we finish the Stone Tower Temple in, say, 30-40 minutes, I am going to end the episode because we're going to save the moon and the final for one final episode of Plain Old Plays Majora's Mask. And then we'll be working into the next title that we're playing. Still haven't quite confirmed what I'd like to do next. You will know as soon as those videos start uploading, though. Thank you so much for the support on this first one going all the way through. Again, we're going to have 2 episodes left of Majora's Mask, tonight's and the next one. So this Tuesday, today, and Thursday, day after tomorrow, you will see the final of Majora's Mask. Anyways, that's enough about that. We've got a stone tower and all its stray fairies to find. Let's get that taken care of. Without further ado, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask continues. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see where or how we navigate through this. Okay, so technically we probably shouldn't slow down time, but I don't know how long Stone Tower is going to take. So because I'm not sure how long it's going to take, we are going to slow down time. The reason I say technically you don't want to is because if this is your final dungeon, technically you should just be going into the moon afterwards. And in order to get into the moon, it has to be the final day, midnight. So, you know, slowing down time prevents that from coming. But if you're not fast at moving through, say, the dungeon, it's not going to matter. All right, so here we are. We'll start with a warp over to the Stone Tower. And you know what? There's always going to be a fairy that spawns here. Let's go ahead and get it. We've got so many bottles. We might as well take advantage. Okay. Excellent. Good, we got some arrows, we're gonna need those, got some magic, and we got some bombs. So we're taken care of for the most part. Now let's see if I can remember that Elegy of Emptiness. First try, wow. I always hated this song as a kid because I could never remember it, but really all it is you just roll a bunch like you're playing a fighting game. All right, 2 more. Perfect. And then we'll turn into the Goron and have him stand there. Now, last time we talked about the Elegy of Emptiness and I talked about the shells left behind. I find it very fascinating that the shells left behind after you play it are those of the original souls that are within the masks. I think that's very cool, that it's not like some Link version of them. It's literally like their soul, their essence. It's the shell of it. Like that's Macau, this is Darmani. You know, very neat stuff. And something we didn't do last time that I was going to do and show you and I realized I said I was going to do it and never did. Let me show you guys the Deku and what the Deku leaves behind for the Elegy of Emptiness. So you see, we play this, and that's what gets left behind. So that is that tree from the beginning. The Skull Kid deformed was supposed to be this body left behind, and this is actually the butler's son and what he would look like if he was healthy. That's like what the butler's son would look like. Pretty cool stuff, I think. I think we're actually gonna need the Deku Mask pretty early on in the Stone Tower. So I'll leave it equipped just in case. We'll see. That red jewel's very important. We're gonna be back to that later. Okay. Yeah, that thing was pretty annoying. All right. I think this is gonna be an upside. No, this is a regular chest. Okay. There's a couple upside down chests here, and there's gonna be a chest that gets made that I won't be able to get right now, that we'll have to get when we come back. Okay, that was straight fairy number 1 though. Remember, in Majora's Mask, which you guys have seen me do every dungeon, they have stray fairies in every dungeon, 15 of them. So it's very cool. I mean, it can be annoying if you forget them and stuff, but I think it's a very cool, like, additional thing to do in a dungeon besides just keys, a map, etc. So I'm all for it. So my whole thing is I don't want to have to use the Elegy of Emptiness 1,000 times, even though that's sort of the theme of this dungeon. Alright, so we got a big switch over here. Yeah, it's so weird. The whole theme of this dungeon is just pressing switches. And like flipping the dungeon. That's it. Look, stuff's upside down. Had to turn the fan on there. It's a little toasty in the recording room. All right, let's see here. All right, and then the last one. Perfect. And there we go. Binge around, folks. Binge around. All right. Take care of him. Get that ready. Perfect. Take care of these guys. All right, now we have a stray fairy. I think maybe even 2 down here. Hold on, he dropped bombs. We're gonna need some bombs, so let's make sure to grab them. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so no, it's a small key over there. We are going to back up a bit and bring the hookshot out. There we go. This is a stray fairy. Second one. Very nice. And this is a small key. So there's nothing else we can really get down here. It was just for the key. That key is gonna go over here to this door to the left. But I already know what else is coming our way, so I'm gonna get ready with the Zora mask. I'm pretty sure this is the room that I'm thinking of. If it's not, then... Wait. We didn't get a key? Just then? What did we get? What did we get? A map? We got the map? What? Drawing a blank here, I guess. I thought we came down. I straight up thought we came down here for a key, folks. So. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. Yeah, because now that's locked. So like, there's something I missed. Because now the way back is locked, and it's like you don't have a key. I forgot something quite basic. Right, because we can't go up there. There's nowhere we can go here. So we go in here. I'm telling you, there's another chest down here. I think I missed knocking out some of those Armo statues. I was so confident. I just glossed over the fact that we got the map. I was like, oh, it must be a small key. That's right, we gotta just knock these guys. It's one of those clear all the enemies kind of scenarios. Yeah, not bad. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's the key. Sorry about that, folks. I had it all mixed up. Was talking crazy. I was talking some crazy stuff. All right, there's our small key. Now we're cooking. I think it's gonna be more beneficial to have the Zora's mask ready. Maybe even the Deku mask, depending upon where we go. I don't even remember anymore. I'm not gonna claim to. Okay, so we know we can't get up there. Okay, we can't do anything there. I don't even think we can. Can we throw a bomb that far? See something. I want to see if I can. Oh, really? One more time. All right, last time for real. Okay, so that's funny. So like, until we get the light arrows, we won't be able to do that. That is, that's something else, man. Okay. All right. Okay. So we gotta remember to come back to this room. Very important. See, that's the thing about the stone tower. The stone tower, you honestly set up for so much that you're going to be doing. It's so easy to just kind of forget. So I'm hoping that I don't forget. Alright, so upside down chest. Once again, nothing we can worry about right now. Something we're gonna have to deal with later. It's pretty annoying that we had to deal with the stuff later, to be honest, but you know, I get what they were going for with this dungeon. It's just like, while it is my favorite music and honestly some of my favorite dungeon puzzles, some of the stuff in this dungeon just has me like, really? Really? Okay. So I always got frustrated with this part. You gotta like let the mirror build up some light. Then you go and you use it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the compass, and this just routed us back to the beginning. Fantastic. Almost certain that goes back to the beginning. It does. Okay. So many treasure chests in this dungeon. Alright, so this room can be very annoying just because of the pose that keep respawning. But that's alright. We'll handle business. These guys right here, these little pose, they'll just keep respawning, and they become very frustrating when you're trying to get anything done. Okay. So there's one chest. Alright, even though they're one shot, they're just a pest. They're a pest of an enemy. Huh. All three were fake, eh? I thought two of the suns were real. It's weird how much I'm like misremembering about this dungeon. Alright. Get rid of that. We got another chest down here. That went well. That went very well. That was fully intended. Okay. This should be another. I'll tell you though, as frustrating as the mirror shield like puzzles can be in this, nothing compares to how frustrating the mirror shield puzzles are in the Earth Temple of Wind Waker. You know, I love Wind Waker. It's one of my favorites, but I think nobody talks about how just, okay, so see what I'm saying? So that thing just ruined the fact that I was doing this, just like I thought it would. Okay. So, that's what I was talking about. Like, you see, they're not gonna kill me, but they're very annoying. They find the way to get in the way at the right time, every time. Okay? I swear, dude. But, you know, Wind Waker is one of my favorites, but I think enough people don't talk about how annoying the Earth Temple really is. Okay. Like, come on, man. God. This is easily the most annoying room in this castle, or in this dungeon. Bro. Literally can't even hurt me. Oh, wow. This is very annoying. Like, I hate that they can keep respawning. Oh my gosh, what is this, dude? What is this, dude? Like, how long do I need to hold the... Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... I can't. I can't because of these two enemies. Amazing. Dude, stop! Finally, bro! Oh man! I was starting to just get to the point where I was like, I guess this is where we live. I guess this is how you play this game. Just live in the Stone Tower Temple. Bro. And the fact that it'll just follow you. It'll just follow you. It won't stop. Okay. And it won't stop. The most annoying stray fairy in the stone tower. Right here. This is the hardest one to get. This is the hardest one to get. You have 0 room to move around. And your objective is to Goron roll all the way over. And every time you do it, you have to watch the cutscene. And the cutscene is taking time off. Like, the cutscene is taking time off. That obviously isn't good. That's not what you want. I mean, I had a wonderful turnaround right there and it didn't even matter. It's something else, man. So the stone tower, like I said, it is one of my favorite dungeons in Zelda, but that doesn't mean that it can't have the little things about it that I think are just slightly annoying. Just things that I think they could have just done slightly better and it would have just been fine. You see what I mean? Like, how close were we just then? Like, who put this timer on this and was like, you know what? This is reasonable. Because our controls are so precise that there's no way that the user will mess up. Newsflash, that's not true. The controls aren't that tight. Look at that, Jesus, every time. We definitely didn't make it this time. Yep, all right, we might as well just go ahead and head back. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to me. This puzzle, it's not even really a puzzle. This like switch race has to be one of the hardest in all of Zelda. This has to be one of the hardest, like, you're racing a switch timer ever in Zelda. The camera angle never is any better. The controls are never any better. The Goron never handles any better. It never gets any better. And, you know, this is probably, I would wager we're up to the 50s in amount of times I've completed this game in my life at this point. Just vanilla and like randomizers. I don't do speed runs or anything like that. I never can do speed runs. I don't remember things well enough, nor am I consistent enough. So this format's really good for me, but it doesn't matter the fact that I've done that still to my point that I've done that almost, I would, like I said, damn near 50 times I've done that. Still the hardest thing. Okay. We were able to blow the bomb chew up early, thankfully. So since that happened, it should be pretty smooth sailing. But once again, this is where controls, this room in general, just really, really messes you up. I got so fortunate. I just got so fortunate. So what happened was we got too far away from the flower, and if we would have died in the lava, we would have had to repeat that switch press thing. So thankfully we had the Goron's mask standby right there. But basically what happened is, in this room and the last room, probably my least favorite rooms in this dungeon. In this room, you literally have to steer the Deku backwards on that other flower and perfect. And if you don't, you lose. It's like insane. All right, so that time we got lucky. And and I tweaked some things around. Barely made it still. I'm telling you, this whole room, I feel like in the design process, they made it and they were like, this is a good room. But then nobody tested it. And then they were like, yeah, leave it. Okay, we don't have Deku Nuts, so that makes this battle significantly harder. Not significantly harder, but just more annoying for sure. So there's the Garo Master. I honestly don't remember how to hit him without the Deku Nuts. Since I don't really do that too often. The day I learned bombs can hurt him. I didn't know bombs could hurt him. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm not really sure I remember how to hurt him without Deku Nuts. I guess you just have to dodge him. There we go. It's really funny when you have like a way or a style that you like to fight someone. I shall take my bow by opening my heart, revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light and the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born in the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. Yeah, that is the law of the Garos. Yeah, so they die without leaving a corpse. That's their thing. That's their big flex. That's stupid. Alright. Finally, we got the light arrows. And the first half of the dungeon is complete at that point. This is the one thing the light arrows for sure signify, is that you are about to be able to get on out of here. Alright, so now this is... Okay, so this is an area I think I can actually do something. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Not without, I don't think so. Not without bomb chews. I'm pretty sure I need a bomb chew to do what I'm thinking. Yeah, okay, so... Alright, you can see that switch. If you have a bomb chew, you can hit that switch and you can go ahead and do this. Without a bomb chew, I have to come back later. Because I don't think I can hit it with a bomb through that gate. I think I need a bomb chew for that. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this the proper way instead of a shortcut way. Which is okay. Yeah, I don't think a bomb will hit it from here. If a bomb would hit it from here, we'd be fine. But I don't think it will. I never knew the bomb could hit it right there. I just learned something new. Let's go. Now we don't have to worry about coming back here when we flip the dungeon. So you see, when you flip the dungeon, you would have had to come back there and then flip the dungeon again. We just did it without having to do all that. So go us. So now we just really have to worry about a couple things at the beginning of the temple. We are still going to have to flip it back one more time to finish getting the stray fairies. I'll probably try to do that before we go into the final boss, or the boss of the dungeon. That way we can just be done with it all. All right, we have a little Igor here. Okay. Very nice. That's our 8th one. Now we're back to the beginning. All right. Now we've got a chest up top. Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, okay, so if I go back this way, we've got to do the LG of emptiness a few times, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. Okay. All right. I wish there was like a fast forward through this once you've seen it. It's just like every time I feel like I get so antsy and ready to move, and then I can't. All right. We'll get the statue here. All right, and then we got one more. Don't know why I climbed there. Blame it on the clunky control stick. All right. Now that chest that we keep seeing, I just need to make sure it is a chest up top. Now, okay, I just want to make sure. I was like, nothing we can do can make that pop open while it's upside down, right? Okay. Now we just go through here, and we should be right where I need to be. We are. Fantastic. There we go. We've got 6 left to find in this dungeon. And we are going to soar to the entrance of the dungeon. We simply have to go out front. Now that we've done everything we can do inside, we simply go out front. Nope. Like it needed to show the cutscene. Okay. We'll just play it to make the game happy. Like, just get out of here, please. I swear that's why this part is one of the most time-consuming parts of the game, though. It's because you're constantly having to switch mask and play the song, switch mask and play the song, switch mask and play the song. It's just like, it just feels very never-ending, honestly. It kind of feels like it bogs your journey down a bit after you've been flowing. All right. Now let's see, I can't remember. Is Link allowed to hit this from this close, or do I have to get further back? You can hit it from this close. We're in good shape. Such weird music when it's upside down. And somehow the length to get there changed from 3 blocks to 4 blocks when it's upside down. That's another thing I never understood. Alright. Stone Tower Temple. Upside down, though. Alright, our first big find. Stray Fairy. Let's see if there's magic over here. No magic, just rupees. This could be unfortunate again. I'm pretty sure that's what messed us up one time before in the Stone Tower, was the lack of magic. Alright. So that always trips me out, because it's like, well, we actually got rid of that already. Why is it back? Okay. Now, can I hook shot there from here? Because if I can reach that with the hook shot, I'd rather just not even use the Deku Flower. To be honest, the Deku Flower, while it's while cool, I feel like it really got perfected in the 3DS, how the Deku uses the flower and gets around. I feel that they were working on it with the 64 version, and they just couldn't quite get there. But I feel that they did a really good job. Whatever. They did a really good job with the 3DS and like certain quality of life. And like, while some people may argue, oh, it makes the game too easy, or oh, it does it. At the end of the day, don't you want like a game that's made well and like that things run well, and the weird little things they want you to do with the characters you can actually do well? They messed up a few things, sure, but they also corrected so much that was just like not really worthy of being you know, it wasn't necessarily a complete thing, I feel like. And then in the 3DS, they fleshed it out. They were like, oh wait, actually this is... Okay, so whenever it decides to... Okay, sometimes the enemy encounters in Zelda in general, especially when it's like not locking onto them or doing what you need it to do, can be some of the most frustrating things as well. I've said frustrating a lot this episode, guys. That in-game life. Okay, 11th Stray Fairy, not bad. I need magic. We're about out. Didn't hit the eye at all. Let's go. Didn't hit the eye at all. Let's go. Okay, so why is it being so... See, this is what I'm talking about. The controls right now are being so weird. I have no idea where I'm at. Can't control the camera. Can't do anything. Okay. Still not right. This isn't where we want to be. We want to be down there. So before I leave the room, let's try to do this. Oh, come on. Did you really just do that? That works. All right, 12th one. Oh, we don't have the key for this? Because the switch is, I believe, right here. Oh. There we go. Now we got a key. We got quite a lot of the dungeon done already. We're almost, we're getting very close to the last couple rooms. Okay. Yeah. This room is interesting. Gotta flip it. And then... you gotta flip it again. And now we're officially out of magic, so I don't really know what we're gonna do as far as like more light arrows go. Okay, cool. I was hoping one of these chews would come up. Easily the ugliest choo-choos in all of Zelda come from Majora's Mask. Easily the ugliest choo-choos in all of Zelda come from Majora's Mask. Right? This is one of the easiest but longest puzzles. The reason it's long is because you literally have to keep flipping the dungeon right here. And there's no faster way to do it. So you just have to keep on keeping on. Okay. So we got 2 more flips. We have to push it, flip it, push it, flip it. There we go. Let's flip it. And the last flip. I think in this next room coming up, we've got a Wizard we're gonna have to fight. Yeah, those are easily the ugliest choo-choos in all of Zelda. Those eyes and teeth. Ooh, scary. Nightmare fuel. So we'll equip regular arrows real quick, and then we'll do Bunny Hood. I couldn't see anything because of the fire, but I assumed. Alright. Wizard robes were never difficult. I feel like this is an enemy. This is a try-hard enemy. Like it tries really hard. We almost butchered it right there. Yeah, we just kept getting hit with the falling debris in here. The lava ceiling. What is that? Stray Fairy 13 or 14? 13. Okay. Okay. So we came up here because there's a treasure chest. And we want to get the treasure chest. So something we don't have right now is the boss key, and I don't think we've missed it. I know the fight and everything for it. I don't think we've missed it. Nice, got another key. Nice. Nice. Okay. One up there in the center, there's a chest. Wait a second. Hold on, hold on. That's incorrect. We've got to go back across. Sweet. Okay. There we go. I always forget about this room. flip the dungeon. That's actually going to be Stray Fairy 14. And then oh man. So we'll go Stray Fairy 14, and then 15 is that one in the room with the sun switch. Okay. Now we can go through here. All right. So we're jinxed right now and can't use the sword. So this is going to be interesting. I guess I could have waited outside, but I didn't. What is the name of this guy? What does Tattle call him? Gomez. There's no end. You can't wait for those bats to get away from it. Not bad. There we go. That was, I think that's the easiest encounter with this guy I've ever had. That was very trivial. I swear I've made that much harder in the past. Note that I said I've made that much harder, not that it was actually much harder. But I've certainly made that much harder in the past. Okay. So once again, we're in a position where the game is going to want us to go back across, hookshot over, and head up to the boss. Instead of doing that, we are going to flip the dungeon. Go get the last 2 stray fairies, then flip the dungeon, come back in, and fight the boss. Topo Chico, drink of choice tonight. Very crisp. I love Topo Chico. I am a sparkling water fiend. Okay. Now. See what I'm talking about? This is the tediousness of having to flip the thing. Gotta get 2 back. Still can barely see it. We were able to get the hit, thankfully. And then so that's the most frustrating part, I think, of all of it, is that it spawns you back on this side of things when you clearly came out of the temple. So why wouldn't it just... All right. more time. How many times can we play Elegy of Emptiness? Too many. All right. All right. Let's get in here. I just thought I heard something outside, and then I looked over in the bottom right of my desktop. It says it's 87 degrees outside with thunderstorms. I'm here to confirm that that is actually correct. All right. All right, and then this should be... Poor fish, he's stuck in the platform. All right, that's all the stray fairies. No longer have to worry about stray fairies. And now we get to warp back to the entrance of the dungeon again. We have all the stray fairies, but the thing is, you have to go all the way to the bottom of Stone Tower to turn them in. So instead of turning them in before we beat the boss or anything like that, which I never do anyways, but we are going to I just really want the one to move. Like, I hate that it has to show all that. I'm such a little complainer about that. Like, I hated how some old games would like force cutscenes onto you, which, I mean, you know, they want you to see what's happening, so that makes sense, right? But I hate how they would like force cutscenes on you, and then while the cutscene was happening, the game continues going. And so stuff's still happening, but you're stuck in a cutscene. Old games do that so often. All right, let's flip this bad boy over one last time. All right. Perfect. We got the last key. Perfect. And we got the boss key. Perfect. Okay. Man, that went way south. That went way south. All right, what do we got here? The final mask, the giant's mask. Within this mask lies the might of a giant. But can you use its power anywhere? No. Okay. So there is our boss. Need to just fill up with magic. Need to get our Giant's Mask ready to go. All 24 masks, folks. That's phenomenal. Well, we got 23 technically. The 24th we get in the moon. So. But all 20 masks from side quests found. That's better. All 20 masks from side quests. So the boss room was above where we got the light arrows. Where the Garrow jumped down when we flipped it, that became a hole that we fell into that Twin Mold was inside. Interesting. I never noticed that. And so obviously these guys are huge. But we gotta get big to match. And so as Link, as Giant Link, you can attack their head or you can attack their tail. It's a little more stiff than, not stiff, but it's a little less accurate than you'd think, clearly. As I'm trying to hit them and I can't. I just start sword spinning like crazy. I feel like the red one can't have that many more hits left. I feel like the red one can't have that many left, but I can't hit him, so it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Red's down. Fabulous. All right, blue's up next. We need some of this magic that we just knocked out. All right. Okay, we're at. There we go. There we go. I much prefer Twin Rova. Twin Mold's eye, though. I like how you decapitate both of them, basically. We'll take this. Nice. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Twin Mold. All right, final mask, or final boss remains, rather. The final giant. Well, we've helped all of you. That's all we can do. Call us. That's what they're saying. Oh, whoa. That means call us. Without being told, we understand. So now you'll help us in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower, so do something about him, all right? What? Their voices sound sad. You don't want to? Forgive friend. Yeah. Forgive our friend? What do you mean by forgive? Huh? What friend? The haze of death and the shadow that was over Ikana, or Ikana, however you want to say it, is finally gone. Life is restored to the land. It was kind of funny to me because, like, the Zoras in this one didn't really transform much at all. Like, Zora, nothing really happened around the Great Bay that much, and nothing honestly happened here. It just kind of an aura. That's I don't know. I feel like that's how you can tell parts were rushed because, which, again, this is my favorite Zelda, but I'm just talking about, like, in the procedures, you know, in development, they talk about parts being rushed. Well, it's like you can tell parts were rushed when the Goron place completely melts and it's a whole new landscape. The Deku place, all the poison's gone. And then the ocean and the stone tower, nothing really happens. All right, let's turn these stray fairies in. Our favorite triangle boob of all Zelda, the Great Fairy. This one got a little crazy with bleaching her eyebrows. Oh, compassionate young one, I'm the Great Fairy of Kindness. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you the Fairy Sword. Black roses are etched in. You got the Great Fairy Sword. With the black roses etched into it, the Great Fairy Sword is the most powerful of all blades. Come see me whenever you are overcome by weariness. All right. One more thing I want to do before we go to Clocktown and before we wrap up today's episode. One more thing. We're gonna go check out these trials. Now, on randomizers, I always do these. Confession time. I've never actually done these playing a vanilla playthrough of Majora's Mask. But this is gonna be very interesting. Alright. This is also the perfect time to test out our sword. So, that's what we're gonna do. Look at that thing. Oh, that's right. We need the light arrows to even get in. There we go. It seems somehow you have managed to send Akana's wandering spirits into peace. But outside of Akana, there's still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in this room want to meet you again. Have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. Alright, so we're gonna start left. We're gonna go left room first here. Alright, Dino Fowls are up first. How do you read it? Dino Falls. As you can see, the Great Fairy Sword one-shots every Dino Fall. They don't stand a chance. Oh, wow. Are those all the prizes in here? Just rupees? Okay, so that's one room. room number 2. Looks like a wizard robe. Our big villain. All right. So I think one more chop will do it. I think one more chop will do it. I literally just can't get to him. Okay. How was that not it? He was starting to trip me out. I was like, how is that not it? All right. Another silver rupee. I thought there were like more than one piece. I thought there was more than one piece of heart in here. I guess this is why I never do this in vanilla, because at this point in the game, you don't need all these rupees. Like, I don't need these rupees anymore. I've already done all the mask quests. I've already done everything I need rupees for. So I guess that's why I never really take the time to do this when I play vanilla and not a randomizer. In a randomizer, this is a little haven. Multiple chests, multiple checks. Okay. Wart. Okay. This is probably the most annoying battle out of all the battles for sure. This is like a whole mini boss. And like none of the rest have been mini bosses so far. Well, I guess they have, right? The Dino Falls might be considered mini bosses. Like constantly sword spinning, trying to just knock down some of the clutter of these things. Doesn't matter, dude. Yeah, the wart is definitely annoying in 3D. The wart is definitely annoying in 3D. Like, come on, man. I don't have any arrows left. Great. I don't have any arrows left. Care to open up again? Oh my gosh. Alright, looks like we're waiting again. Oh my gosh, okay. Boy, this has been a rough one with Majora's Mask tonight. Just our luck with enemies. Alright, but one slash with the Great Fairy Sword took him out. Once we had him down and we could hit his eye, just took one slash. Oh yeah, they just fill your wallet up for doing this. I could have sworn there was more than one piece of heart, but there's not. But that's okay. Alright, well, since we're here and we're doing the trials, we'll go do the last one. I think the last one might be an iron knuckle. Maybe. You want to beat the ones in this room, extend your life energy more. Oh. Alright then, apparently you have to have a certain amount of hearts for this too. See, I didn't know all that. Good thing I'm not worried about it, and neither we don't have to be. It was kind of a waste of time though. Since I didn't have enough hearts to do it, that was kind of just a waste of time. That's alright. Go back to Clocktown. And this is going to wrap up episode 11 of PlainOlePlays. We are going to save at the owl statue. Our next episode, we are going in this clock tower, up to the top and inside the moon to do the moon quests and to finish off Majora once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an awesome playthrough. I've enjoyed every moment of it from start to finish. I'm very excited to see what other things I decide to play for this series of PlainOlePlays. I really think I might do Donkey Kong 64 for you guys next. I really like Donkey Kong 64, and I feel like that game does not get enough love. And it'd be really easy to divide into sections too, based on the different levels we were at. So I'm going to think on that some more, but look forward to the next episode, folks. We have Majora's Mask, the finale, coming up. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, if you liked what you saw today, consider subscribing, smashing that like button, and leaving a comment down below. I will see you for the final of Majora's Mask this Thursday. Have a great evening, afternoon, or morning whenever you're watching. Thank you. I sure do hope you're enjoying the PlainOlePlays and all the other content the channel has to offer. If you're looking for other ways to support PlainOleTrey in this community, you can come check us out over on Twitch, over on Kick, or even follow on Twitter. Everywhere you'll find me at PlainOleTrey. Thank you so much for the support always. Subscribe, follow, like the channel, do the things, and we'll catch you next time.